Hi, I'm Sophie Jordan. I'm the author of Reign of Shadows, and if there's anything you need to know about me, it's that I love romance. My favorite kiss scene in YA is definitely hands down in Stacey Cade's The Rules. This book came out a couple years ago, but it still stands out above all kiss scenes in YA because the heroine is, or was up till that point, the saddest, loneliest person in the whole world. She isn't really entirely human. She was raised in a lab, so like human interaction was a no-no. She never has any friends, never has any interaction. So when she meets this boy who she is kind of with her because of a bet, so she doesn't even think it's real. And then when that kiss happens, you feel everything she feels. That loneliness just vanishes, and it's her first human connection in her entire life. And my heart just bled for her all up to that point, and then it was just beating for her in that moment. And then I had to reread it like 5,000 times. I had to go back over that scene, and I was just like, yes, finally. My absolute favorite romantic couple is in Last of the Mohicans, and I've said that before. It bears repeating again and again. If you haven't seen that movie, you need to watch it now. The waterfall scene I will quote over and over. It's amazing, where Hawkeye is in this cave and the enemy's bearing down, and if he stays with her, they're going to kill him and kill her, and he knows he has to leave her. He jumps over the waterfall, but not before saying and commanding her to stay alive. He will find her, and it's just an amazing, amazing scene. I love all kinds of romance. I love light comedies. I love adventure. I love zombie apocalypses where there's a romance in them. You name it, if they have a romance, there's a couple in it, and they're fighting for survival. I just think the stakes are heightened if they're fighting not just for themselves, but for each other, and to, be together through all of this. That's what I love about romance. I like two things to happen in an unrequited love story. I'm all about the happily ever after. So if it just stays an unrequited love story and he or she's pining for the other one and then nothing happens, I'm like so over this. I'm like, get on with your life. He's not into you too. So I like two things. I like either the person on the other end wakes up and is like suddenly sees the other person for how amazing they are and falls for them too. I love that plot line. I especially love the plot line where the girl is crushing on a guy and suddenly she realizes he's not what she wants and he's not all that, and what she does want is right in front of her all along, and maybe he's the guy next door, or I've seen it done. I mean, basically that's Bridget Jones' Diary, right? Love that. And I've seen it in so many books. I've seen it in Tara Lynn Child's Forgive My Friends, where she's crushing. It has to be this one guy. She actually bestows upon him the kiss that will bond them forever, but oops, it was the wrong guy and she kissed this other guy. My all-time favorite romance, that is a big list, but I gotta pick one for now. And the first one that pops in my head is Tangled. And I love, Disney cartoons, but that one, I walked into it not even really realizing what I was walking into. At the end, I was like, what is this? I was like, can I just stay here because it's gonna play again? And I'll just stay here all day. Someone take my kids home with you and I'll be here. If I could only read or watch one romance for the rest of my life, that's it. Basically, I'm stuck on an island and this is what I get. I'm gonna cheat and make it a series because the story won't end till the end, I'll pick Outlander or Diana Gabaldon's Outlander series because they're so thick and juicy that by the time I get to the end, I will have forgotten and I can start again. I won't have forgotten. It's amazing. I love Jamie and Claire, and it is an epic enough story, and it's so rich and layered that I think every time I'd read it, I'd find something new. The romance in Reign of Shadows that I've created is just basically those things that I love in romance, that it's really epic and they're high stakes, and there's really bad, scary things in this world going on, and it seems super impossible for these two people to be together to survive, and to, for their love to survive. It's all those things in epic movies that I like in Last of the Mohicans and in the Outlander series, and when all these baddies are out there and not entirely in this world are they even human, you're dealing with elements that are of the world. it just seems impossible that they're going to make it, and that just makes the romance all that more desperate and swoony. I love it.